welcome back to Lit Life with Miranda Reads. Today we have a OwlCrate unboxing, their September box. The theme is a glorious haunting, and as a huge Halloween fan, I am excited for this. Starting off strong, we're getting a flannel blanket. Now this has the full text of Edgar Allan Poe's The Raven, and it's designed by Michelle Gray. Next up, we have a lip balm. Now this is by Fiction Bath Co. And it is a sleepy howl themed lip balm. Now this one is pumpkin spice flavored. And when I smelled it, yeah, it does smell pumpkin spicy. So it definitely fit the bill there. And then after that, we have our classic enamel pin that comes with every single OwlCrate box. Now this one's by the Pickety Witch, designed by the Pickety Witch, and it's inspired by the book that comes in this box, and it is a rose in a hand. Next up, we have a black flame candle, and this is by Novelly Yours, and it's supposed to be themed to watch with Hocus Pocus. The scent of it is vanilla and bourbon, and ooh, it does smell gorgeous. In this box, we have something designed based off of the Bone Houses. That's not a book I've read, but I do like the look of these skull-shaped spoons. Obviously, they are for stirring things, not for using it as a regular spoon, because it is a little holy for that original purpose. However, they do look cool, and I like them a lot. So then we have the last but not least item in this box. Opening up the envelope, we find that it is Lapels and Spells, and they made an enamel bookmark. And it's supposed to be used to mark your page. On one half, we have kind of like a Ouija board theme, and it says Death Before DNF. The other half is a skeleton with a book. And in case you don't know, DNF means did not finish. So saying you'd rather die than not finish a book, which is a fun theme. And it's actually something that I've been not quite following to the T, but it takes a lot for me to not follow a book. And then we have Horrid. Horrid promises to be a spine-chillingly terrifying book. Now it comes with an exclusive cover. It has an author letter, and it's signed by the author as well. And looking at the cover, I am excited by it. I don't read too many scary books, but this one has the potential to be really, really good. Now, going along with that author letter, on the back of it is a poem, and this is kind of like a theme of the book, this poem, and then how it relates to the characters and the general scariness of the book as well. So I'm just so freaking obsessed with that cover. I couldn't stop thinking about the book, and I decided to make myself a cup of coffee and read it that very day. So I added in some creamer so I could test out that action of the stirring spoon, and I would say it worked pretty well. Having the extra holes in there probably helped a little bit with the stirring maybe. It made for a very fun aesthetic at the very least. Bringing the coffee over, I see Squamish has taken over the bed. So I guess we'll do a super quick room tour. Here is the bed. Here is Squamish on the bed with his favorite green ball. I have one of my bookshelves here with all the books sent to me to review. My little nail polish collection at the top. We got the chest from my great aunt when she came over to America. We have the chest of drawers with more books that I was supposed to read and I'm trying to get to as soon as possible. And we have, of course, the Golden Pineapple. Psych fans, you know what it's about. And then we have embroidery by my sister. We have the go-to things. I've got my Kindle. I've got some dog treats for Squamish. I've got my little Reading Girl coaster. And some, you can kind of see at the very top, I had some book darts to mark my place and pages. Putting on the enamel pin as well. I think this is probably my favorite enamel pin yet. There's just something really cool about that one. I'm going to bring over the rest of the stuff and get ready for a little reading. So, general thoughts on the items that came with the box this round. Honestly, liking it a lot more than the August one. The items here feel unique. They feel like things I would actually use. And I like the exclusivity. There we go. And to be honest, this blanket was like above and beyond anything that I would have expected to come from a book box. I love Edgar Allan Poe. I haven't read everything that's been written, but I do adore him. And just looking at it, it is wonderful. The quality feels very, very soft, and it was just really neatly laid out. And so I really did enjoy it. The candle had a very manly smell, but like in a good way. And I don't know if I was just missing it, but I was kind of expecting like a very dark black flame from the candle. But I guess black flame might have been just the wax, or perhaps I'm missing something. I don't know. I'm just going to let it burn while I'm reading and just see if I see anything later. I also think that the bookmark works pretty well, and the lip balm smelled really good. So all in all, that worked out pretty well. So as I was unboxing everything, I took a peek at the first sentence of the book, and rarely have I ever been just so gripped by a sentence. Now, this book follows Jane. Jane is a teenager. She has to move from California to Maine with her mother because her father just died. Their new house kind of looks like a picture-perfect Halloween horror home. It is cracked windows, drafty, creaky, etc., etc. But she pulls herself up by her bootstraps, settles in, and starts going to school. However, it becomes quickly apparent that old towns have secrets, and this one is no exception. Everyone seems to know things, and they're not telling Jane at all. Her mother seems to be hiding more and more each day, and Jane wants to find out. But the more she learns, the more she starts to doubt whether or not she should find out. And along with those secrets comes this feeling of there being someone or something also in the house. But like I said, Jane is a pull yourself up from your bootstraps girl. She wouldn't believe that sort of thing, would she? Overall thoughts on the book, I thought it was really good. There were definitely moments where my eyes started kind of like skittering down the page because I was a little bit spooked, and I instinctually wanted to figure out like what happened as fast as humanly possible. I really enjoyed the character of Jane. I thought her mannerisms and her little bit of like anger issues really enhanced the book. The setting was really wonderfully done, and all in all, I quite liked it. I do feel like the ending could have just had a little bit extra sparkle, and like they had a moment to like just truly like shock and horrify me, and it kind of got there, and I feel like it just needed a little extra step to get fully there. But all in all, it was a pretty dang great book. And then as I was finishing up this book, I got the glimpse of the inside of the cover sheet and realized that there was artwork in there, like exclusive OwlCrate artwork of the haunted house and Our Lady Jane, which really ended up enhancing this box quite a bit. All in all, great book, great box, fabulous start to the week. All right, thank you so much for watching, and happy reading.